Right now in Matthews, we want to show you a live look at Butler High School. Inside, the girls basketball team is playing Mallard Creek in just a few minutes from now. But within that game, there are two stories of moving on from tragedy. For Butler students, of course, this is 1 month to the day since one classmate shot another in the hallways there, and that student later died. For Mallard Creek, there's a story beneath the surface, one of this mother who was killed in the Charleston Church shooting, and how her daughters carry her memory every single moment.
Every time I see something with somebody getting shot because of something racial, it really makes me upset, because this shouldn't be happening. It's not okay.
DePayne Middleton Doctor was a minister at Emmanuel AME Church in Charleston back in 2015 when a white supremacist opened fire. She and 8 others were killed.
In the wake of that tragedy, her 2 youngest daughters moved here to Charlotte to start a new life living with their aunt. Now they are both high school athletes for Mallard Creek, and they shared their story of faith and strength with our Channel 9 sports director, Phil Orban.
The first thing that comes to my mind is singing, to be honest, because that's, when I wasn't into sports, that's all I did, and I was like always in the church with her. So that's how I connect with her, and that's what I always think of when I think of her.
I don't really remember that much about her voice, but like, I know if I ever want to hear her sing, I can always go on YouTube and find it, and I like that because she really did have a pretty voice.
Where do you turn in the face of unbearable tragedy?
Anywhere you go, if you see me, you see the rest of them.
Carried out in the name of unspeakable hate.
Oh, it's DePayne and her girls. That's pretty much what we was known as.
3 years ago, DePayne Middleton Doctor was one of 9 members of Mother Emanuel, shot and killed by a white supremacist who participated in a Bible study with the victims just before the shooting. Her 4 daughters turned to each other, just as they always had. Haley, now a junior at Mallard Creek, and Zaina, now a freshman, are the youngest of the 4 sisters, and lean on each other now more than ever.
You always have them to fall back on. And we've never had that problem where somebody wasn't there for someone. We've always been tight.
Haley was only 13 when she lost her mother. Zaina was 10. The 4 daughters were taken in by their aunt, who lives in Charlotte.
My aunt and my mom were so close. They're like best friends.
In the last 3.5 years, they've made Charlotte their home. Haley plays basketball for the Mavericks. Zaina just finished up her first season of junior varsity volleyball, and they're almost halfway through their first year of high school together.
I feel comfortable at where I'm at because I know people around here. Like, I know people in her grade and a lot of people in my grade, and there's her.
Because we argue a lot, you know, you don't really get to see that side, but hearing her say that, it really means something.
But for the sisters, the pain is still there. And for Zaina, who was too young to process her emotions at the time, the pain evolves.
I feel angry about it, like really angry, more than sadness, because that was literally, I would say my everything, but my sisters too. But like, that was my mom. So I really do feel more angry about it than I would feel sad about it.
Haley said she's still in denial, thinking of her mother as simply away on a trip, waiting for Haley to join her.
With me, I'm not really an angry person, and I thought I'd be like angry about what happened, but I don't really have anger towards it. I was confused for a while, but now my emotion would have to be just hurt and confused on why it happened.
The passage of time hasn't made things any clearer.
Every time I see something with somebody getting shot because of something racial, it really makes me upset, because this shouldn't be happening. It's not okay. And it just brings me back to that time, and it's just so, I don't know the word.
Maybe there are no words, Maybe it's just a matter of continuing to live with the pain and the loss, but living to honor their mother.
When I was younger, I didn't pray that much. I didn't wear earrings. I was just like, I don't care how I look. And my mom hated that. I wear them now. It's like, it feels silly, but that's how I honor her. I wear earrings now, and I pray every day and every night, even during school. And because she was really hard on those things, so those things I really take personal. I do.
I think she would be proud of me overall because of where I'm at.
And DePayne Middleton Doctor, a minister at Mother Emanuel, would certainly be proud of the faith her daughters still have despite their loss.
I questioned God, and I was like, why did this happen? And like, why would you do that to us? But I never said, like, when people have death and they're Christian, some of them I've heard, they turn on God. For me, I think that goes back to what my mom taught me, like, that's something I can never do.
And we're back live in Matthews outside Butler High School, where in about 10 minutes, Haley and the Mavericks will play their 4th game of the season. And for those 32 minutes, Erica, Haley gets to be just like any other high school athlete.
Absolutely. Amazing young women. This is an important night as well for the Butler High School students. Exactly 1 month since police charged a student there with shooting and killing a classmate.
Well, some strong young women.
And Erica, one of my favorite things about sports is the ability to heal and bring communities together. It's certainly what we expect to see from Butler High School. We expect to see them rally behind their basketball team. It's certainly what we've seen with the Doctor sisters, who have been embraced by the Mallard Creek community. Erica?
Thank you, Phil, for sharing their story with us. And it's, amazing when you see these stories that start with such tragedy, the faith, the hope, the positivity that comes out on the other side is just amazing.
It struck me that I almost thought of like these tentacles of grief going throughout America. So many people involved in shootings, so many family members and friends involved, so many people now affected by this. Perhaps we can get to the point where these shootings will stop, and especially just get some change out there one way or another. So, and some strong young ladies as well in that story.
Especially for our young people.